Welcome to Lit with Ernest, the show where we cut through the noise and get to the heart of great literature. Today, we're talking about a giant in the world of words, John Milton. You might know him as the author of Paradise Lost, but there's more to this man than just one iconic work. Born on December 9, 628, in London, England, Milton was a true original, a man who left an indelible mark on the literary landscape. As we delve into Milton's life, it's clear that his early years played a significant role in shaping his writing. His father, also named John Milton, was a scrivener, a professional writer and lawyer who valued education and encouraged his son's love of learning. Young Milton attended St. Brace, Paul's School in London, where he developed a passion for classical literature and languages. He later enrolled at Christ's College, Cambridge, where he honed his writing skills and began to explore the world of poetry. One of the most fascinating aspects of Milton's early life is his relationship with his father. The elder Milton was a devout Christian who instilled in his son a strong sense of morality and faith. However, their relationship was also marked by tension and disagreement, particularly when it came to politics and religion. This complex dynamic would later influence Milton's writing as he grappled with themes of rebellion, free will, and the nature of God. Milton's educational journey was not without its challenges. He struggled with his studies at Cambridge, and his relationships with his tutors were often strained. Despite these difficulties, he persevered, and his hard work paid off when he graduated in 1632. The following year, Milton embarked on a grand tour of Europe, visiting France, Italy, and Switzerland. This experience broadened his horizons, exposing him to new cultures, languages, and ideas that would later shape his writing. Published in 1667, it's a masterpiece of language, imagination, and philosophical inquiry. But what's often overlooked is the historical context in which Milton wrote. The English Civil War had just ended, and the country was grappling with issues of power, authority, and freedom. Milton's work reflects this turmoil, as he explores themes of rebellion, obedience, and the nature of God. Paradise Lost is not just a great work of literature. It's also a deeply personal and philosophical exploration of human nature. Milton's depiction of Satan, Adam, and Eve is both nuanced and complex, raising questions about free will, morality, and the human condition. His use of language is equally impressive, with a mastery of blank verse that has influenced generations of poets. Milton's legacy extends far beyond Paradise Lost. His other notable works include Samson Agonistes, a tragic play that explores themes of faith, doubt, and redemption, and Areopagitica, a passionate argument for freedom of speech and the press. These works demonstrate Milton's commitment to intellectual freedom, his willingness to challenge authority, and his passion for language and literature. As we consider Milton's impact on literature, it's clear that he influenced generations of writers, from William Blake to Mary Shelley. His exploration of themes, his use of language, and his willingness to challenge conventional thinking have made him a model for authors across the centuries. But more than that, Milton's work reminds us of the power of literature to shape our understanding of the world and ourselves. In practical terms, understanding Milton's contributions can help us better comprehend human behavior, thinking, and emotions. His exploration of sin, guilt, and redemption, for example, can inform our own reflections on morality and ethics. And his use of language, rich, evocative, and expressive, can inspire us to find new ways of communicating complex ideas and emotions. As we look back on John Milton's life and work, it's clear that he was a true original, a man who left an indelible mark on the literary landscape. His courage, his conviction, and his willingness to take risks have inspired countless writers and readers. And yet, despite all his achievements, Milton remains a complex, multifaceted figure, full of contradictions and paradoxes. One of the most fascinating aspects of Milton's life is his later years, when he faced intense criticism and persecution for his political and religious views. Despite being blind and in poor health, Milton continued to write, producing some of his most powerful and profound works. His unwavering commitment to his art and his principles is a testament to the enduring power of literature to inspire, to challenge, and to transform us. So what's the takeaway from today's episode? For me, it's this: John Milton's work reminds us that literature is not just about entertainment or intellectual curiosity. It's about exploring the depths of human experience. It's about confronting our fears, our doubts, and our hopes. And it's about finding the courage to speak truth to power, even when it's hard. Like this episode, if it hit true. That's all for today's Lit with Ernest. Like this episode, if it hit true, share it if you respect honest talk about books. Subscribe, because we'll do this again. This is Ernest, signing off.